Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Crazy Cube Dude here, back for another brand new playthrough for you guys today. And here we have the game that I played 2016 specifically to be able to do Doom Eternal. It's very obvious. It's on screen, and a little bit of a flex just before we get things started here. When this game came out, I actually did get the platinum for it. All trophies completed, and then DLC came out, and it brought me down to 85%. Well, something less than that. I have played the DLC. I didn't get every trophy yet, but whatever. It's not on my list of priorities. But yeah, without further ado, let's just jump right into Doom Eternal. I can't wait to play this game for you guys. It's so much fun. Just so much fun. I have beaten this game on normal, hard, and extra hard mode. Hurt Me Plenty, Nightmare, or Hurt Me Plenty, Ultra Violence, and Nightmare, respectively. This playthrough, I'm not doing Ultra Violence, or Ultra Nightmare, I meant to say. I'm not doing Ultra Nightmare. No way in hell, literally. Yeah, that Nightmare, there was blood, sweat, and tears into that. Literally blood, sweat, and tears, because I cried at points, and I hurt myself hitting things, and so there was blood. Yeah, I'm not going to be playing on Ultra Nightmare. I will, however, be challenging myself at least a little bit. And gotta flex a little bit to show off my skill level. So with bleh, I'm gonna be playing on. See, there's my completed Nightmare file, regular Hurt Me Plenty file, and the one I deleted for this playthrough, my Ultra Violence file. But here's a nice little tip for you. Welcome to Doom Eternal. To become an unstoppable demon-slaying machine of pure destruction, you'll need to master the full use of your arsenal. Fact. Each death has something to teach you about Doom Eternal's combat loop. Every new enemy type encourages you to use more of your kit. Another fact. When in doubt, consult the Codex for more information on your weapons, demon weaknesses, and upgrades. Good luck and remember, above all else, never stop moving. Also fact. Well, at least partially. The Codex will give you advice for dealing with demons, but it doesn't tell you everything, or at least the 100% most optimal strategy for dealing with them. You got to figure that out on your own, through just weapon experimentation and figuring out your playstyle. But yeah, this game is brilliantly designed. Everything feeds into itself. It's one of the most smartly designed games, one of the most smartly designed games I think I've ever played. It's just fantastic, especially FPSs. Oh my god, does it take that cake in the genre, like, and then some. It's unbelievable. And I would say that I've done a fairly good job at mastering the combat loop and the the skills required to play this game at higher levels. I'm nowhere near any superhuman level or anything like that. There are nearly everyone out there in the community is better than me, I'd say. But I'm not here to compare myself to anybody. I'm just here to show you guys my playthrough of the game. And as I said, we're going to be doing Ultra Violence. I have completed Extra Life mode. That's basically run out of lives and then die, it's game over. Select this mode and then select your difficulty. I did that for the trophy, but I have not gone back to it, really. I just do a normal campaign if I'm going to. But we're going to go ahead and start on Ultra Violence and let the game begin. After this loading screen. And if you can't tell, I'm using a blue skin that I got for doing something in the DLC, so it's not going to be the regular default skin for the Doomslayer. It's the same outfit and everything, just a different color, basically. But on with the show. Let's begin Doom Eternal. It's going to be so much fun. The first level, Hell on Earth. The subtitle for the original second game.
All the evil that hell can conjure, all the wickedness that mankind can produce, we will send unto them only you. Rip and tear until it is done.
Gee, does that sound familiar? And despite what this opening crawl might have you think, we're not on Mars anymore. We have taken care of the explosion on the Mars base facility, or the Mars moon base, or wherever we were. And we are going to Earth because the demonic corruption has spread to Earth. And what I meant by the original subtitle for the game was in 1995 when Doom 2 was released. That was the plot and subtitle of the game, Doom 2: Hell on Earth. And it's with this being the sequel / reboot of the 2016 reboot / remake, whatever. But this game does actually tie in like all the lore. Like it is one whole universe. But it doesn't require you to pay attention to any lore. There's tons of lore there if you're interested, but there's also tons of gameplay for you to ignore all that lore. But here we've got the opening sequence. Doomslayer is on top of the planet. Who do they fear? The fear the mark of the beast. What beast? Oh, there's a reason we hear boss music. But it's not boss music for us. There is something that they fear. Who is they that they're talking about? That's the demons. And who do they fear? Well, as the soundtrack says it best, they fear only you. The Doomslayer. I can't think of a better entrance for this kind of game. Like, that is just straight epic, like, badass testosterone right there. You can skip all the cutscenes if you'd like, and before we start anything off, I do want to point out, literally everything is customizable. I've turned on tutorials just for the sake of the playthrough so that you guys can see everything that you should and know everything that you should. Turned off empowered demons for obvious reasons. That means if a demon killed a player in their campaign, then then that name will show up as a powered up demon of whatever killed them in your campaign, and you get rewards for killing them. But it's like, no, I'm not dealing with that. Never have, never will. I don't deal with much online stuff, but the controls is what's really interesting. You have look smoothing and weapon wheel delay. This was actually added in later that determines how long it takes for your weapon wheel to pop up. You can change that however much you like, and look smoothing makes it as close to PC gameplay as possible with your camera movement. How high or how low you have this determines how fast your camera moves, and this is what I have it set to. I'm still like kind of playing around with the settings on myself a little bit, just adjusting like maybe one notch here or one notch there, just seeing, just trying to and adapting to it myself, just trying to make myself the most competent and best Slayer I can possibly be. With that being said, I've also changed my controls around a little bit. Flame Belch is automatically on triangle, but I have that to the switch weapon mob button. That was originally on the D-pad, and I previously had that on the left thumbstick because I never want to take my hand off of the left thumbstick because that's movement. So I've only just recently put the Flame Belch on the thumbstick instead of my weapon mod button, and I've swapped the two. So it's taking me a second to, like when I say just recently, I literally mean last night. So it's taking, because there are all too many times where I've been trying to cook somebody with the microwave beam in the DLC, and it switches to the other mod for that gun and completely screws me over. Anyone who knows the DLC Part 1 knows exactly what I'm talking about when I say microwave beam. It's a death sentence if that happens to you. But anyway, I just wanted to show you what all I'm working with, what all I've done for myself here. You can change this however you'd like. Literally, almost everything you can imagine is customizable. When they were designing this game, Hugo Martin, the game director, said that I want the jump button to be on the pause menu if I want. Like, I want to be able to press the pause button and jump if I feel like it. Literally, you can change anything you want. But with all of that explaining out of the way, let's finally kill some demons. And with my horrible fucking aim, yeah, these guys aren't messing around. On Ultra Violence and especially Nightmare, these guys will kill you themselves if you're not paying attention. I have turned off Weapon Bob, Environmental Shake, as well as I put the gun in the center just for classic feel. But yeah. On to Glory Kills. If you know the first game, you know exactly what these are. When you've damaged the enemy enough, they will start to glow, and you can do a funny animation on them to kill them instantly and gain more health back than you would just traditionally killing them. Ammo on the ground here, but there's also the chainsaw. Yep, it's going to take us right to where we need to be. And the chainsaw. Instantly chainsaw demons to refill your ammo. 1 pip will be refilled automatically. Gas canisters can also refuel the chainsaw. Yes, this works differently than in 2016. It refills automatically, encouraging you to chainsaw every so often, because they did purposely limit your ammo count in this game. To make sure, even at full upgrades, to make sure that you're encouraged to use the chainsaw. And by doing so, they made sure it at least refilled 1 pip every so often, like at least 20 seconds or whatever. It's not that much. You'll always have chainsaw fuel, basically. But there's also a lot of explorative elements in this game, as well as in the last one. But these are more comically and more archaically, is that even a word? Archaically shown off here by just giant gaping black cracked holes in the wall. If you melee that, I come down here and find a secret, and the green lights still indicate where to go, and the question marks, as arcadey as they are the secrets. Yeah, this and you had I didn't make note of it, but you had classic Doom Blue health potions down there. Everything is much more classic and arcadey feeling, but that's because they needed everything, like resource-wise and everything in-game importance-wise, to be very in your face. Because if it's not in your face and it was more realistic, like in the first game, then during all the intense combat and everything, you wouldn't be able to see jack. But you have the double dump here by default. Thank God. But we are still missing a movement upgrade that I won't be getting until the next level. That once you play through this game and you have it, going back and playing through these this first level and the first half of the second level is a nightmare. No pun intended. But we've got a bot here, and this is a mod bot. Our first mod of the game already. Weapon mod selection tutorial. This is the weapon mod selection screen. Interact with the mod bot, then select the mod for the available weapon. Highlight a mod to previous behavior with an actual video instead of just a simple little diorama that they had in the first game. Really nice. And you can choose whatever upgrade you want. Fun fact, the charge burst is gone, but it's been replaced with a full auto mode. And I was really interested in this when this game was launching. But when the game actually launched, I was leaning on the sticky bombs so hard because they're a lot more powerful than they were in the first game. Before we even need really either of them, it does give us both. So I'm going to go ahead with the full auto, even though everyone is probably screaming at me right now. But I do want to show it off real quick before I forget to. To activate a weapon mod, hold L2 / left trigger and press R2 / R right trigger to fire. I'm compensating for PlayStation and Xbox here. Give me a break. Reach each mod's description in the dossier to learn more. Search the environment to locate more weapon mods, blah, blah, blah. Yes, we know. Search everything. So, the fully auto shotgun does exactly what you think it will, but it will also eat through ammo like nobody's business. That's one of the drawbacks of this thing. But I wanted to grab it so I could at least show it off to you here. Interesting enough about the fully auto is once you have it fully upgraded, it becomes a lot more viable. But as it is, it's really good for a combo ender if you think to use it in that way. And I grabbed these because this is really, like, I think the only, like, combat arena where... Oh, geez. This is the only combat arena where you don't really need the stickies, even though I am getting my ass handed to me right now because I don't have the stickies, and I'm very much used to having the stickies right now. But if you run around and don't let yourself get crowded like I was doing, then you should be okay. And see, the chainsaw is still refilling every so often. Well, I grabbed the pip for it, but that's a different story. Of course, it always encourages the push forward combat, kill or be killed. The more enemies that you kill, the more health you get back, etc., etc., etc. I was in a little bit of a pickle there because I was somewhat out of my element with having only the fully auto mod to use. There is talk about possibly buffing the full auto, which would be interesting. But there we go. Not too bad. Not too bad. Grab some codex there, which I'm not gonna really worry about too much because most of it is lore that you can just read on your own time. But I will be collecting everything that you see there in the bottom right corner of the items found menu right there. I will be collecting all of that in every level. But we have a cutscene that I'm not going to skip.
My soul remains guarded. You can.
What's that, I wonder? Fun fact, it never truly, like, explains it to us in explicit cutscene form. A lot of questions that you may have will all be answered in codexes and data entries and whatnot. But we completely Thanos to that guy's head. He was Loki and we were Thanos. But in this case, I have a feeling he deserved it. He is known as a Hell Priest, and yeah, it's not kidding. This is literally hell on earth. And superhero landing. And while we have a giant titan here, the more interesting thing are the Cacademons. Demonic Hell Priest reduced. Or demonic consumption reduced. Sweet. So now we can grab the other one and actually grab my sticky bombs, thankfully. And they very much wanted you to have the sticky bombs for an enemy that's coming up. Weapon mod swap. Press triangle to swap weapon mods. You can swap weapon mods to fit the combat situation. Yes, you will be swapping weapon mods quite often. Objective marker. The objective marker shows you where your current objective is. Well, you should be swapping weapon mods often, I should say. Go ahead and chainsaw him. Get all of my ammo back. Make sure I don't miss this guy up here. Come on. Oh, jeez. Thanks for the hit. That was actually a boost. Oh, Cacademon. And a secret found. Oh, it's our outfit. It's our toy Doomslayer, and he interacts with it just like he did in 2016. That's funny. As we'll see later, Doom Guy is actually kind of a giant nerd. And it's, like, dope as hell. No pun intended. Anyway. Sticky bombs are really, really fun. And we're about to reach the weak point explainer. Weak point Arachnotron. A new demon, not to Doom, but to Doom Eternal. Certain demons have enemy weak points that can be shot at for extra damage or even disable their abilities. Weak points flash red when damaged, so that you know that that's a weak point you can attack. The Arachnotron is a heavy ranged demon. Its turret is a weak point that can be destroyed, disabling its long ranged attack. Explore the Codex for more weak points. They wanted to make sure you had, no matter what you chose, they wanted to make sure you had sticky bombs for this so you could destroy his weak point. As I said a lot, bingo, plink. That's exactly what you want to do. And now I can switch to my full auto and destroy him. That's my favorite way of taking them down with my single shotgun arsenal is sticky bomb to get rid of their turret, and then full auto once they're turretless, just to pump ammo into them and destroy them. But as I was saying in the original game in 2016, you wanted to use the right gun for the right job, and they totally expanded on that in this game, and that is one of the ways. Certain two guns and their weapon mods in particular, this and something else we'll be picking up very shortly, are both extremely good at taking out enemy weak points. So when say an enemy like the Arachnotron or something else or some other enemies that we'll see obviously later in the game show up with weak points like that, you want to switch to either this gun or another gun with that weapon mod to take care of them and make them less of a threat, so you can not necessarily kill them immediately, but focus on other... Actually, we're about to get the gun that I'm talking about right now, but not quite the weapon mod quite yet. The weapon wheel. Press R1 / right bumper to quickly swap to your previous weapon, and hold it to pull up the weapon wheel. Hold it here, and now we can choose everything. That's the heavy cannon. Your typical assault rifle, machine gun, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Go ahead and grab this. Auto map stations they'll reveal everything on open on the map, like so. Pretty self-explanatory. We've played the first game, we know what they do. Map is a little bit better in this game than the first game, I'd say. I say the first game and the second game like they're not in the same continuity as the rest of the series, but you guys know what I mean, I hope. Come up here for nothing but armor. There's no secrets up here. But we've got a lot of enemies to kill, and now we can have fun in the different ways that we do it, because we have a lot more pieces of our ammo, or a lot more pieces of our kit than we did. And I can't do what I wanted to do. Oh, sticky bomb. Oh, come on. Bingo. And then switch to the full auto, and then now back to the sticky bomb. The sticky bombs are obviously a lot more powerful than they were in 2016, as I've already said. They're a lot better at crowd control and taking out multiple crowds of enemies. Conserve some sticky bomb ammo. Don't have all my traversal upgrades yet. Is that done? Is that everyone? I really hope so, for your guys' sake. We can jump up here, and if we jump over here, we can grab another data log and discover a secret hidden 1-up. An extra life. I'm actually going to read what this does. Extra lives immediately revive you when you run out of health. Once you run out of extra lives, losing all health will send you back to your last checkpoint. Yeah, it's literally an extra life that automatically triggers no matter how many you have. If you have 20, you can try you can be in that same arena just constantly dying, and nothing will ever really bother you. Or, you know what I mean. You won't have to restart. Which is why that extra lives run that I had to do scared me a little bit because of the final boss. We'll see what that is when we get there. But if you saw there, my melee, my traditional melee, it does like nothing. I'm punching this guy all day, and he only just now... Wait, he's still not dead. I'm punching this guy literally all day, and it wasn't... And it was barely doing anything. Your typical melee is weak as hell in this game. It's much weaker than in the original, than in 2016. But that's because... that's to emphasize an upgrade that we'll get, as well as, you know, just make sure you're using all of your guns instead of meleeing out of desperation. Chainsaw you. I need some ammo. Avoid the fireballs. Ow.
Cleansing of Earth is a necessary step.
Hi, Arachnotron. And, oh boy. Those claw swipes are a little vicious, so be wary of those. Flurry kill him. Use the iframes. Nice neck snap breaker. I don't believe there are any secrets or anything here. So let's just grab our weapon mod and pick out. Yeah, so we have 3 weapon mods and 2 guns in the 2 weapons out of our whole 7 standard weapon arsenal kit. It's fantastic. They want you to have everything by the end you know, pretty quickly into the game, because they want you to master it, and so you can just start having fun instead of having to worry about, when do I get this? When do I get this? But we're going to unlock the other mod that makes taking out enemy weak points extremely helpful, or extremely easy, and that is the Precision Bolt Sniper Rifle mod on the heavy cannon. The micro missiles do return. Both of these basically have the same upgrades as they did in 2016, but this gun is so much more useful in this game than it was in the first. Everything is more useful here than it was in the first, I think. Press L1 left bumper to launch a grenade, which explodes after landing on the ground. The explosion damages and falters any demons hit by the blast. Combo it with other weapons. The frag grenade gradually recharges over time. And it's a launcher so that you don't have to stop shooting it to launch the grenade. Pretty helpful. Weak point. Another weak point. The Cacademon is a pressure demon with powerful close-range bite. If you fire a sticky bomb or frag grenade into its mouth, it instantly staggers and is glory killable. I'm not reading that every time. Jump over here, and I need some ammo here. Toss a sticky bomb in its mouth. Instant kill. If you have the ammo and the accuracy to deal with them, Cacademons are mere chumps. But they can be very annoying if left unchecked. Do not be fooled. Now that we have the grenade, we can start making use of a little bit more of our kit. Throw a grenade down there. What's interesting with the sniper rifle mod on this thing is I hardly ever hard scope. I'm very much a quick scoper on this thing. Oh, more guys came to the party. Anyone actually interesting? Oh, hi, there's someone interesting. Perfect time to show that off. Plink. And, oh boy. Oh, come on. Grenade. I have so little ammo, and I cannot get a good vantage point on this guy. There we go. Okay. Oh, come on, guys. Just die already. Thank you. Okay. Really? How many more of you are there? You're just being a nuisance for yourself at this point. Finally. Take care of this guy. Lickety split here. Come on. Plank on that. And eat lead. All right.
The UAC would like to thank you for your support during this transition.
Oh boy, forgot to switch weapon mods. At least my fingers are getting more used to using triangle to do it instead of clicking in the thumbstick. And I'm so very much missing my my upgrade. I won't get it until it's not necessarily an upgrade, but something to add to your move set, I guess you can say. It is a movement tool. That imp needed to look like he needed a chainsaw on his back. Oh hi guys, the tentacles. Not every tentacle has a hole. Not every tentacle hole has one inside, and sometimes tentacles can be very big. These are ambient demons, and they literally just serve as to be annoying. Oh boy. Yeah, see, they serve just to be annoying. And to pop up at random and slap you. Hi, Cacademon. Bye, Cacademon. I'm so glad that they got that that sticky bomb insta-kill method, because that is so much fun. Especially when you just shoot one from across the fighting the arena, and you just hear that. Like so. Blow all those guys up. Come up here and. Oh, I'm so used to having one of the extra abilities which keeps enemies staggered for longer. Grab that. Grab. Oh, jeez. No. Okay. I almost died there. But I didn't. And where's the Cacademon? Come on. Really? Okay. I thought I had him there, but I did not apparently. You need to get out of here. And that's something that's, I'm glad I did that, because that's, like I said, a good strategy is to treat enemies with weak points is to not necessarily focus on them, just take care of their weak point and save actually dealing with them for later, because they aren't that much of a threat after you take out their weak point. All right, still no deaths as of yet. And this is the last real combat arena of the level here. Really? That didn't hurt you at all? Damage window, what is that? Oh my. It's like you won't die. Those plasma, those shots, for as rapid as they are, do more than they should. Okay. Head out here. Chainsaw him. Oh, hi guys. Maybe I shouldn't have spoke too soon about not dying. I'm about to be taken out by... There's a tentacle over there? How long have tentacles been in this arena? Maybe I don't stay on those lower paths enough to find out. Usually I'm just up here. Really? Imps, man. I know how to dodge everything. Got him, got him. Come on, fully auto. That's what I'm talking about. And that's how you become a Doomslayer. That was interesting. Nice collision detection there on the spikes.
The Conmaker is nearby. She is inside that demonic citadel. I will mark her location on your HUD.
Alright. I think I might only have to backtrack for one thing. Luckily, this game does implement fast travel, as we're about to see.
There is a lift at the center of this facility.
And this choir that you're hearing, it's really cool because I actually got a bunch of men and women who professionally sing like this. Fast travel. Yes, you can use it to find more stuff and complete optional encounters at the end of the level. Once you see that pop up, do not continue on further because that will end the level and you won't be able to go back. But they used real men and women for this choir, and using their talents of their that type of singing and whatnot, made this really cool track. And we're only missing two things. What two things am I missing? I forgot what they are. Oh, I completely missed that over there. There we go. With fast traveling being as easily accessible as it is, I definitely want to make sure I grab everything because it's not exactly hard to do. There's the map behind me. What did I miss? Oh, that's right. I forgot what I missed. I'm an idiot. Oops. There we go. Back here. You can head up here. Oh, geez. Come on. And find a secret. And this is a cheat code. Cheat codes offer special modifiers and missions, except runes. Cheat codes say progress, but progression, such as, you know, extra or secrets or whatever that you found and whatnot, they don't work for Slayer keys. We'll get to all that. So that was one that we were missing, and the other one... Oh, yeah, that's right. Over here, I actually forgot the toy that was over here. Oops, my bad. That's what it was. Yeah, the toy over here in the cursed Citadel, or whatever it just said. Break that wall, come up here, break that wall, and find the toy, the Imp Toy. And now that's everything. There we go. Go ahead and fast travel back to, what was this? The Ravaged Cathedral. That's what that was. And yeah, it shouldn't be too hard to find from there. So we'll go to the cursed Citadel of Hell and end things off here. Hell of a first level. Pun intended. Ha 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 ha. Anyway, enough with my bad jokes. Let's go see. Let's press that switch.
The Conmaker is present at this gathering, but when
The Conmaker.
she is by all accounts indestructible.
I don't know if I've commented on this yet, but we have Vega back as our HUD person. We took him with us. If you remember at the end of the last game.
How can this be? No man can pass through the gate.
Heads up.
This stops nothing. The sacrament of this world to the great Conmaker will be made, and the
Oh, shut up.
energy will be restored once again, as it is written, from the souls of the non-believers. You will not save them from their judgment.
The fuck you just say? Pussies. I haven't mentioned this yet. Oh, hi, big boss.
Interfere. This is humanity's chance to repent, to give service to us. You cannot resist the will of the Conmaker.
Activate
Oh, sure, whatever you say.
For it was you who was meant to enforce it.
Interesting. Yeah, anyway, I haven't mentioned it, but the game actually doesn't really... the game kind of explains it, but doesn't super explain everything that happened between the last two games, between the first game and this one. But we got 100% exploration, you bet your ass we did, and now we're going to the Fortress of Doom. No, this isn't a level, but... new to Doom, period, we have hub worlds.
I do not have the means to locate the second Hell Priest.
Oh, what use are you? You're so... screw you, Vega. No, I'm just kidding. I love Vega.
We'll need a replacement.
Exultia, whatever, however you want to pronounce it.
Design of your equipment launcher. The
Let's go get some
launch is now
upgrades.
ready for your approval.
How long did it take you to make this? The Flame Belch. New to this game, we can set enemies on fire, and I was fighting muscle memory doing this in the first level, to be honest with you. But we can set enemies on fire, and that is how we drop. That is how we can gain armor shards back. Obtain the Sentinel Crystal. Just introducing some upgrade tutorials, basically. This is the Sentinel Crystal selection screen. This kind of replaces the Argent Energy cells from the first game. You can select an upgrade to increase your health, ammo, or armor capacity. There are 4 upgrades available for each category. When selecting, obviously you can see which one will be upgraded, and depending on which 2 you choose, you can get an additional upgrade when you collect both of them. Such as if once I get both ammo and armor, I can get the loot magnet over here. So it makes you think about what you want. Obviously, we're going to go for loot magnet, and I'm going to get a little bit more ammo capacity. Definitely important. Sentinel crystals, yes, we know, they're immediately applied. We can't access the rest of our ship yet, but that will change. But with that being said, it's been a super fun first level. We got some arsenal already, and we will be heading on to Exultia to see what's going on there. Apparently, there's a celestial locator or some shit like that. But we will see when we get there. Thank y'all for watching. This has been Crazy Cube Dude with the beginning of Doom Eternal. Finally, I get to this game. Peace out, everybody.